the Dave Campbell's Texas Football Mothership here in beautiful Louisville, Texas. It is Texas football today. The show with wire. My name's Greg Tepper. I'm the editor-in-chief of Dave Campbell's Texas Football Magazine at TexasFootball.com. Thank you for spending part of your day with us. Whether you're watching us live at TexasFootball.com, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram. Are we on Netflix yet?
If that deal has been worked out.
Thanks for watching us on Netflix.
We're on Netflix.
I was not aware.
Or you listen to us on the podcast, which you can subscribe to on the podcast vendor of your choice. Either way, thank you for doing your part to support your local mediocre internet show. I am sitting in this chair, sitting to my right, about 2.5 feet to my right, to give you a sense of scale here. She is the Dutch to the dorks.
3 feet, probably.
Yeah, it's a yard. It's a long one.
It's curved, so it's longer than you think.
It's tush push. It's tush push
yeah.
like zone. Mm-hmm. She's the Dutch to the dorks, Miss 305, Ashley Pickle.
Hi, friends.
And sitting in the booth today, making us sound good, our friend V&A Moreno. Hello, V&A Moreno.
Hello. Hey, guys.
Just let her go. She'll do that.
I like the wave.
Hey, what's up, you guys?
Well, I was just going to say, like, the Cowboys were able to mess up on Thursday, so at least it didn't ruin our Sunday. I love when the Cowboys don't play on Sunday because then it's peaceful.
Mm.
Because, you kind of let it simmer a little bit and you just let it, you cool down. You get to cool down period.
And if it's Mondays are super busy, so it just doesn't mean the same. But when they just ruin your really nice Sunday, especially like a 12 o'clock game, trash.
Today is Monday, December 8th, 2025, a mere 353 days until Thanksgiving. Happy birthday to Nicki Minaj.
Hey, happy birthday to Erin Hardigan.
Is that today?
Yes,
it is.
It is.
I texted her.
Oh.
You're
a better
birthday.
friend than I am.
Yes.
You're a better like TV spouse than I am.
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah. Happy birthday, Erin.
I guess.
Happy birthday, Erin. The ray of sunshine.
It's Erin and Nicki Minaj.
That's a same thing.
Yep.
It's a corporate wants you to show it to. They're just these two pictures.
I can't. They're the same photo.
Today, folks, it's episode 1904 or 5.
The hell if I know.
Oh.
1905.
1906.
Nailed it. On today's show, folks, it's Monday Morning Fallout. The final Monday Morning Fallout of the year.
It is.
That's right.
Yeah, we're here.
The final Monday Morning Fallout. We will have a show next Monday, but it's just going to be like semifinal talk.
Yeah.
So we will be back next Monday, but we will not.
No, it'll be the state preview show.
State preview show. Yeah, exactly. Semifinal preview. Yeah,
It's like the biggest show of the year.
Pretty good. That's next Monday. But this is this Monday because we are going to overreact to the football weekend in the regional finals. Do we have first four through the door?
Yes, we do. Sorry, I was getting
guard.
Got her.
She didn't jump.
Okay.
Hard count. Yeah, we got the hard count.
Verse 4.
We have ready. We have okay, never mind. Hayden Palacios, Nick Morton, Lowell Good, and Financial Lifestyles LCC.
Hey, what's up, guys?
LLC.
We do appreciate you spending a little bit of your day with us, folks. We had a weekend. Let's talk about it.
Did.
V&A, hit the air. It's time for Monday Morning Fallout. Monday Morning Fallout. When we overreact to the football weekend, I wonder if there's anything to talk about.
Yeah.
We'll get to Tepper's take, which is also Pickle's point.
Yeah.
It's a combo platter here.
There's one overarching theme. You can't split this into two.
And folks, it's Crazy Town Banana Pants. It happened,
How was
guys.
I supposed to top that?
It happened, guys. There's 1 week every year in the Texas high school football playoffs where everything goes Crazy Town Banana Pants. And I want to be really clear about what I'm about to say. My picks are not gospel, but I will say that my picks are generally, I think you'd agree with this, pretty chalky. I'm not somebody who goes out and predicts a ton of upsets. There were a couple I did. San Antonio Johnson I thought would have been an upset, but I like that Johnson team. Greenwood over Proc would have been an upset, but I went with them. Generally speaking, my picks are pretty chalky. I don't take a ton of risks. Mm-hmm. So when my picks go 29-15, folks, we had ourselves a weekend. And I want you to consider some of the ludicrous results we had from the weekend, okay? In 3A Division 1,
absolute insanity.
One classification alone, according to the Dave Campbell's Texas Football Computer, 4 upsets. All 4 of the underdogs won, whether it was Peaster avenging a regular season loss to Paradise, whether it was Grandview stunning Pottsboro, whether it was Yoakum dethroning
Columbus,
the defending state champs.
Well, I don't know, but between the Peaster and Paradise one too, I think Yoakum beating Columbus was the biggest shock.
Shocking. And then Llano.
Sting 'em, baby. Sting 'em. My DMs were oddly quiet this weekend.
They did the thing. They beat Edna.
My DMs were super quiet. They haven't been like that in a couple years.
But I want you to consider a number of the other ones, okay? All right. You had Joaquin, third place Joaquin, make it to a state semifinal again, right? You had, I believe, of the 20 rematches in the in the regional finals, 11 teams reversed the whip. They avenged a regular season loss.
And some of them were big.
We'll get to one of them.
Yeah.
I don't want to spoil because we're giving an award to one of them. But we had one of the bigger upsets in the 6-man ranks. Rankin beating Water Valley is a pretty substantive upset in the state semifinal. There were everywhere you looked. I mean, I want you to consider, go back to week 1 when Dripping Springs played Vandegrift. And Dripping Springs kind of drilled Vandegrift into the core of the earth. Well, guess who's in a state semifinal?
We say every year how hard it is to beat a good team twice. And I think that is 1,000% the truth. But 11 out of 20 turning it around was shocking.
Shocking. I mean, it just doesn't happen. It just doesn't happen. I thought this was, I don't want to be a prisoner of the moment, but I'm having a hard time remembering a regional final round that went this crazy.
I FaceTimed my dad that night, and he was reading off scores that I hadn't even checked on yet because I was monitoring streams and watching some of the games, and I was like, oh my God, what are we doing?
It was a ludicrous regional finals round, which sets the stage for a spectacular semifinal round.
I guess one other point that can be made with that is...
here's Pickle's point, mini point. Here, Gherkin's point.
Gherkin's point. WTF greater than Tep and Step. There is an article out on TexasFootball.com taking a look back at the staff picks that we made for the regional picks. And
bloodbath.
WTF. Top 2 finishers. Me and Mallory.
That's what I'm talking about.
We beat Powers, Carter, and then you and Step came in last. So I think that we have concrete evidence now, finally, that WTF greater than Tep and Step.
Always.
Look, if the math do be mathin'.
It happens.
Do be mathin'. I mean, my picks are a bloodbath.
Yeah, you were in last place.
A bloodbath.
It was a nightmare.
I took a couple of risks.
You took a couple of chances. Yeah. Sorry.
Oh, jeez. I took a couple of risks, but not a crazy amount of risks.
No. The most, I need to go back and look. The most was, I had the most, and I got 26 out of 40. That's only 65%.
Jeez.
Which is good, but all of us were under 65%.
That is wild. It was, and a lot of it happened this past weekend. A lot of it happened this past weekend. Crazy.
Women talking football, better than Tep and Step.
Time for our game of the week. And we, again, had a number of options here. But Bernie 56, Alamo Heights 49 is my game of the week. Speaking of avenging regular season losses, Bernie and Alamo Heights put together one of the most impressive shows we saw all weekend. So much so that we got to take you to the highlights of the crazy final 2 minutes between Bernie and Alamo Heights.
2:02 left, 4th and goal, 8-yard line, left hash, two receivers right, one to the left for Garza. Here we go. Torreira is to his left. Garza, they're going to run the reverse, and Bernie have it snuffed out. They're going to throw it, though, to the end zone. Touchdown, Mules! What a play on the reverse pass flicks cross, throws it to Baldwin. They needed their best play. They got it.
I think certain people would lose their jobs if they went for 2 there.
The extra point is up and through from Stedman. And the excitement is palpable here on the near sidelines. The Mules lead 49-48 with 1:55 to play. But oh boy, here comes that Bernie offense. Greyhounds have 1 timeout, 2x2 receivers. On play action, Sweeney fires over the middle. That is complete across midfield. A really nice throw and catch. As Traylor was brought down immediately, and he's a bit shaken up. Back to throw again is Sweeney. Again, rolling to the right. Again, firing complete. This is Traylor breaking a tackle at the 35. He's down near the 31 before he is brought down. That's a big first down, and I do wonder now if they're in Jimenez's range. 47 seconds to play. 2nd and 10, rather. 18 seconds left to play. 1 timeout left for Bernie. They trail by 1. It's a 49-48 lead for Alamo Heights. Looking to hold on. Sweeney in the shotgun. He has Morrison to his right. On play action, Sweeney rolling to his right. Still looking. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Greyhounds! What a throw! Zach Frazier was wide open on the crossing route in the end zone. The Greyhounds have the lead. They're going to take a 15-yard penalty, but there's only 10 seconds left.
Yeah. Pretty good.
Those are 2 really good teams. I mean, obviously, we were in the regional finals, but I mean, those are 2 really good teams.
Yeah. Grant Sweeney, the quarterback for Bernie.
Dude.
Capital T, capital D, that dude.
Mm-hmm.
He's that dude. An unbelievable finish as Bernie back into a state semifinal with a thrilling 56-49 win over Alamo Heights. But that disqualifies them from being the play of the week. I'm sorry to Bernie. Meanwhile,
we have not 1, but 2 plays of the week. It was obviously such a crazy weekend. We couldn't limit it to just 1 play. So the first one we're going to start off with a statement we haven't said really at all this year, but Stephenville was trailing Canyon West Plains 21-7 with 5 minutes left to go in the 3rd quarter. That's when junior quarterback Trot Jordan did this. Pose at the end after he literally...
He dribbled it.
It was basketball. That was basketball on turf.
They wouldn't trail, by the way. That was the go-ahead score, and they didn't trail the rest of the game.
Yep. Went 44 yards with about 4 different dribbles there. It's difficult to dribble an elliptical spheroid, and yet he did it with grace.
And he got like I don't know what the word is, but like, you're from the country. Mm-hmm. When you're taking down a calf,
yeah,
it's like what happened to him on the back. Like somebody got him by the neck, was trying to bring him down. He slipped out of that one, dropped the football, grabbed it, and just ran for a touchdown.
Yeah, why not?
As you do.
Incredible. So that's play number 1 of the plays of the week. The second one, North Shore's winning touchdown pass. So North Shore was leading Dickinson 7-3 early in the 2nd quarter when Caleb Maryland, he's going to hit Aubrey Johnson for this touchdown pass. Insane.
Showing pressure here pre-snap.
Yeah, they got Jason Mason just standing up in that A-gap, full out blitz.
Maryland let it go downfield. This pass is complete. Cuts back to the inside. Trying to find some room around the seam. Picks up a block downfield. Inside the 5. Touchdown, Mustangs. Are you kidding me?
I want to talk about this. Mm-hmm. That play was snapped from the left hash. He caught it on the right sideline, like tiptoeing the right sideline, and then scored at the left pylon.
Because why not? No, and the other thing is, too, if you're sitting there and you're thinking about that from a Dickinson, like, defensive coordinator position, and you're going, okay, like, you're watching film. What could we have done better?
I'm not sure, man.
there's not. I mean, they were flying to the ball. Absolutely, the North Shore. I don't know what position it was, but when the block that he got when he was heading back to the pylon, I mean, that was incredible. All due respect to North Shore.
Well, and that was very smart because if you'll notice, you can get called very easily for a blindside block. He basically, to use another basketball term,
screened.
He set a pick. Yeah. It's like, okay, like
run into me.
Like, yeah, I can't be held responsible for this. It was super smart there, but yeah, Aubrey Johnson. That play probably went 130 yards.
Yes, in total for an actual what was it? Yeah. Probably 40-yard touchdown. But yeah, just crazy. But from a defensive perspective for Dickinson, there's really not anything else you could have done to try and stop that.
Amazing. Time for our coach of the week. Our coach of the week is Jeremy Jenkins at East Bernard. Folks, let me tell you about East Bernard's season. Okay? East Bernard started off 0-3. Okay? 0-3. They then get into district play, rattle off 6 straight wins. 6-3 heading into the regular season finale. Coach Jeremy Jenkins, his boys feel like, okay, ride the ship. They go into their week 11 game with Tidehaven. And they lose 59-6. They lose by 53 points. Okay? 53 points. 4 weeks later, East Bernard beats Tidehaven. 4 weeks later, a month later.
That's coaching.
That is because they beat them 34-31, I think was the final. Which means that was a 56-point swing in 4 weeks.
I mean, that's coaching.
That's coaching.
That's insane coaching.
Their quarterback, I think it's Dan Bartlett is his name. He's been a dog for them. He's been so good for them. Dan Bartlett sounds like an accountant. Plays like a dog. Unbelievable.
This poor guy's taking shots.
Just Dan Bartlett.
After an historic performance, and we're going to call him an accountant.
He's got that dog. He's just got that. There's another guy, Step brings him up, but there's a guy who's got a name that's just very straight-laced, like you expect to see it on a CPA's door. Dan Bartlett's got that name too, but you know what? He's also got that dog in him. He's
got the Texas Hammer.
Yeah, he's got East Bernard into a state semifinal. Unbelievable.
Insane.
And Jeremy Jenkins, certainly our coach of the week. Coming up after the break, a ton to get to, including Stock Up, a very special Stock Up. Stat of the week, in case you missed it, the Matt Stepp, he got that dog in him player of the week, and a lot more if you stay with us.
Hello, Candace.
Not you again.
Me again. Remember our last oil change? Your boyfriend said he knew a guy who knew a guy. None of those guys knew what they were doing, including you, Todd.
Silence your oil change anxiety at Valvoline Instant Oil Change, where you can watch our experts change your oil right from your car.
Thanks for coming in.
And finish in about 15 minutes. Valvoline. Service you can see, experts you can trust.
Pour some sunshine with new First Light Community Coffee's first ever light roast. This blend has notes of honey and brown sugar that will brighten any part of your day. Try First Light now at communitycoffee.com.
Friday night football is here, and Hometown is trusted by thousands of schools across the nation to make game days effortless. Sell tickets online, easily scan them at the gate, track sales in real time, and keep your community connected with a free athletic website. Make every game a Hometown game. Visit hometown.com to learn more.
Every legend starts with a vision. For Dave Campbell, that vision was clear. Tell the story of Texas football like never before. In 1960, he built something no one had before, a magazine that became the Bible of Texas football. Coaches, players, and fans didn't just read it, they lived by it. His words shaped the game. His vision built a legacy. And his name? It will always be written in the story of Texas football. Dave Campbell's Texas Football, where legends begin.
And we welcome you back in to Texas football today, where we're overreacting to the football weekend. Plenty to overreact to here in Monday Morning Fallout. Ashley Pickle, Greg Tepper. It is time to announce the final
Dudes
Rock Dude of the Week. And this week's Dudes Rock Dude of the Week is none other than Frisco Lone Star quarterback Trey Wright. This dude rocked hard in a 58-38 win over Highland Park. The sophomore quarterback, keep that in mind, went 477 yards and 2 touchdowns passing. And then he tacked on another 176 yards on the ground. Sophomore quarterback in the regional finals against the winningest program of all time in Texas high school football in the Highland Park Scots. Have yourself a day, Trey Wright, the Frisco Lone Star quarterback, our Dudes Rock Dude of the Week.
Yeah, for those adding that up at home, a little quick math for you, because we are a math podcast. That's a cool 653 yards.
As a sophomore against the most winningest program in Texas high school football history.
Yeah,
just let that sink in.
He went nuclear. Absolutely.
Jeff Rayburn is pumped about Trey Wright for the next 3 years. 2 years after this.
It's now time for the season finale of America's most cherished segment.
Hey, what are you crying for?
The NFL Minute?
Oh, shoot.
Wow.
I am so sorry. I thought it was time for Matt Stepp.
You hear that, Mom?
Oh, no. Miss Gay, I'm so sorry.
I was crying.
We are crying. I'm sorry. I don't know why I thought it was time
love
for
you,
Matt
Mom.
Stepp.
Let's go to our chief NFL insider, my mom, for the NFL Minute.
Oh, I should resign right now.
Hi, it's Tepper with the NFL Minute for this week. I'm highlighting the Bills win over the Bengals 39-34 in snowy Buffalo. These two guys are on the Bills and they play Texas high school football. Wide receiver Terrell Shavers, he went to Louisville High School and he actually was on the practice squad the last 2 years and did well enough to make the 54-man roster this year. And offensive tackle Chase Lund went to Arlington Martin. He's a rookie, and he is not starting, but he is learning to get back to the community through the Boys and Girls Club and by visiting children's hospitals in Buffalo. That's it for this week. You guys have a great holiday, and we will see you soon. Bye.
That was just incredible, and I am so sorry. I thought we were prepping for Matt Stepp, of whom I'm not excited about, but you are an individual I am incredibly excited about, and it is my deepest apologies.
For sure. No, it sounds like it. Thanks, Mom. I thank you, Mom, for your courage.
I'm so sorry. I messed up.
It's the NFL Minute.
My favorite.
You're up next.
Moving on. With apologies. Stock up.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I'm going to need you to clear out here. How about the Llano Yellow Jackets, baby? How about them? Really, I mean, it was an incredible game. This is all joking aside. If you do not know, I am a graduate of Llano High School, proud class of 2015. But the Llano Yellow Jackets are back into the state semifinal for just the second time in program history. The last time that they did that was in 2020 in the weird COVID year. But they are back, and Matt Green's squad looked and pulled out a miraculous victory against what has kind of become a rival in the regional finals against the Edna Cowboys. Edna looked like they were the better team pretty much the entire game. They were up 35-23, so up 12 points heading into the fourth quarter. Spirits were low. It was all but assuredly starting to look like it was done, and that was just the one team that Llano was never going to be able to get past, and Llano went off and scored 15 unanswered points to win the game. That game-winning touchdown came from Luke Davis, 78 yards to senior Conrad Zawicki for his 8th touchdown of the year with 4 minutes to play. I lost it. I was yelling. But congratulations to Matt Green and the Llano Yellow Jackets. Stock up on them, and congratulations to Edna on a very good season.
It was amazing.
It was thrilling. They did. Edna really dominated that game from the start, and I was like, here we go. Again, they cannot get past them.
I know. It looked like it was going to be every Edna Llano game.
Yeah.
Like Llano's close, but it's just a little bit too much. You know what I mean?
They're just a little bit too big. They're a little bit too physical. And 15 unanswered points in the fourth quarter.
I felt honored to be there.
Found a way.
It was a
VNA did get to see my reaction live.
Great sight to see. Great.
Time for the stat of the week, and let's go to the South Oak Cliff Port Neches Groves game and talk a little bit about something that South Oak Cliff was able to do that was pretty remarkable. The final score of that game was 28-0. South Oak Cliff beats Port Neches Groves in the fourth meeting in the last 4 years. They are now 3-1 against Port Neches Groves. But this one was particularly special because South Oak Cliff held Port Neches Groves to 196 yards of total offense and also held them scoreless. And that just doesn't happen. According to the research department, hello, my name is research department. That is the first time since 2008 that Port Neches Groves has been shut out in a game. That is 212 consecutive games scoring at least 1 point. And yet, South Oak Cliff put on a defensive masterclass and came away with a remarkable 28-0 win to move into their fifth consecutive state semifinal. An incredible game defensively from South Oak Cliff and Coach Kyle Ward's defense. 212 consecutive games scoring at least something. But South Oak Cliff put an end to that. That is our stat of the week, a remarkable defensive performance from the South Oak Cliff Golden Bears.
It's time now for the In Case You Missed It of the week. And let's start off broad here for a second. If you don't know and don't keep up with six-man football, we have punched 4 tickets to AT&T Stadium. If you'll remember, the six-man bracket is half the size of the other classes. So while they typically start off with 64 teams, six-man starts off with 32. And that means that they have this week their Super Bowl week, if you will. They have the week off to prep for state and just one less round. So in one of our, in case you missed it, of the week, the Gordon Longhorns. They're the reigning state champs. We've talked about them all season. We've talked about how they haven't played a second half of football this year because of the mercy rules. They kind of turned that on into an insane level this week. They faced off against Union Hill. Listen to this insane offensive efficiency. They ran 12 plays. In the 12 plays, they went for 343 yards and 9 touchdowns. 12 plays, 9 touchdown plays. That's wild. And not to mention, it was another mercy rule game. They're in the state semifinals. 69, very nice, to 24 over Union Hill. They will advance to face the Red Devils of Rankin in the state final game. But I want to put this into perspective. Union Hill ran 45 plays. Yeah. And gained 261 yards of offense. 12 plays, 343 yards. And 9 touchdowns. So I don't know how many incompletions they have, but it's possible they did not get tackled. No. Think about that. Yeah. It's possible if they threw 3 incompletions. Yeah. That means that they did not get tackled. Anyway, it'll be Gordon and Rankin to kick off the state championship games next Wednesday at AT&T Stadium. And now it's time. Boo. I know I'm not messing up on this one. Back to my mom. No. That's it. Boo. It's time for the most prestigious award in Texas high school football. It's the season finale of the Matt Stepp. He got that dog in him. Player of the week.
Matt Stepp, Dave Campbell's Texas Football. I'm here to bring you what is the final Matt Stepp. He got that dog in him award. And the winner of this week's Matt Stepp, he got that dog in him award is none other than Port Arthur Memorial quarterback Amonte Martin. In Memorial's 48-35 win over Barbers Hill on Saturday night, the TCU commit ran for 153 yards and 2 scores and threw for 185 yards and 2 scores, leading Port Arthur Memorial to the state semifinals with a 14-0 record, where they'll take on Smithson Valley on Friday night. Congrats, Amonte. You, sir, have got that dog in you.
Congratulations to Monty Martin, 4th Memorial. The final, Matt Stepp, he got that dog in him. Player of the Week recipient.
Well, glad that's done. Now we're heading from the regional finals to the state semifinals. So we take a look at what's next. And if you are a longtime viewer of this show, you've heard this before, but it sticks true every single year. The state semifinals are by far, the cruelest round of the Texas high school football playoffs. It's the biggest tournament anywhere. It's our favorite time of the year. It's 6 rounds. It's programs and communities all across the state. And the hardest part about it is when you play a full season from August down into December. You're in it every single week, 16 weeks up to this point. And then you're 1 game shy of the big dance at AT&T Stadium, because it doesn't matter. It does. If you win or lose the state championship game, you're etched into the history books. You are a part. We will always go back and go, okay, who was that in 2015 that so-and-so beat? Oh, it was this. We remember that, even if you lose. How often, if it's not just a wildly insane game, do you remember the loser of the state semifinal?
Yeah, that is... I remember every single team that I've seen a state championship game.
Yes.
In a state championship.
For one reason or the other.
You could tell me, be like Hamlin, be like, yep, playing the state championship.
Carthage beat Gilmer 70-14, and I will always remember that in 2020.
2020 state championship game. Yeah, exactly right. I mean, that is the example I always go back to. I think it was 2018 with Groover. Groover played Mart, and Mart won going. It was like 49-0 at halftime. It was like a mismatch. But I remember Groover.
Yep.
Like I remember every team that's played in a state championship game. But this is where like the history is written, is this week. And every one of these 40 teams are 48 minutes away from like either putting their team and their community on the map or from like tears.
Yep.
And
it's the hardest round.
I think I've realized I don't like this week.
No, and I can say that. I mean, there were so many, especially during my sideline reporting days. I dreaded this week. I really did. I was excited and looking forward to it, but there is no worse feeling than watching the celebration and enjoying that with the winning coach and all that stuff, and then you look over and it's just tears, and especially for the seniors who were so close. It's cruel. It is the cruelest round of the Texas high school football playoffs. It leads into the best round.
Oh, yeah. It does.
But you got to get through the crap before you can get to the celebration, to be honest with you.
We'll have you covered at TexasFootball.com. That is Monday Morning Fallout. That's going to do for us. A programming note. We will be back Thursday for Texas Football Today. We have a live commitment tonight.
We do.
On our channels, so make sure you go and check that out. The Rising Crew is heading there right now. And then we'll be back Wednesday. We'll run the picks, a very brief video about my predictions for the state semifinals.
Very brief.
Not brief.
Very brief, tiny video, little baby video. And then we'll have Tep and Step Friday, so make sure you are tuned in for that. And then Sunday, might want to check TexasFootball.com. Just might want to consider going there. That is going to do it for us. Thanks for spending a little bit of your day with us. Follow us on Twitter at DCTF. Like us on Facebook, Facebook.com/Dave Campbell's. Follow us on Instagram, Instagram.com/Dave Campbell's. And, of course, see us at TexasFootball.com. For Vianney Moreno and Ashley Pickle, I'm Greg Tepper. We will see you Thursday on Texas Football Today.